Hello there, welcome back. First off, I sincerely apologize if you can hear my fan going in the background. I don't have it pointed at me, but it's just kind of like circulating air in the room, and I also have this because it's ungodly hot. I live in upstate New York, not like the desert. I don't understand why it's like 95 degrees outside. But welcome back. I know it's been a while. I might do a video talking about my life and like what's been going on lately, but things are starting to look up and I'm feeling like more inclined to film now, which is great. So first off, would like to make you aware that in every video I'm gonna do from now on, I'm planning on doing a little like social awareness spotlight type thing. I guess that's what we'll call it. I don't know. Basically, the section will contain something, some sort of cause that I feel needs attention, or I've been seeing kind of like a push for recently to get more attention, whether it's a petition to sign, a video to watch, something to read, something to donate to. Please check out that section in the description. I'm gonna make it the first section, so like under the read more break, it'll be right there. Now let's get started. Jesus, that was a long intro. Sorry about that. But God, if you could see the way my freaking desk looks right now, it's a mess. I'm not going to show you. It's actually like, it's starting to stress me out. So today's video, I wanted to bring you my entire stationery collection, because why not? And just for a little bit of background, I've been collecting officially since 2017, I would say. I wanted to go on a little journey with you, and just you and me, baby. We're gonna go through the stationery stuff that I've collected through the years and I still use religiously. I think, spoiler, I like most of the things I have in my collection, if I'm being honest. Except for a few things, I'll talk about that. Of course, I'm gonna like most of these things because it's like, it's my current collection. Anything I've truly hated, I have thrown out and forgot about like years ago. This isn't gonna be any type of like anti-haul or anything like that. It's mostly gonna be stuff that I really like and I'm recommending. So if you're just starting out and collecting like stationery items, or if you're going back to school, this might be a good place for you to start. Of course, if you want to skip to a specific part in the video, I will try to remember to put timestamps in the description this time, even though I say that like all the time and I never do, but hopefully they're there. If they're not, I'm gonna kick my own ass, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so I want to start out with moving my phone out of the camera shot. So first I want to start out with pens. Wow, there's a lot. Hold on, so loud. The first pens that I would like to talk about are these Parkoo Pick Your Color Rainbow Gel Pens. Just for like transparency purposes, Parkoo were kind enough to send me these pens, so thank you so much for sending these, but I would still recommend them. If you remember, back in 2018 I worked with them before. I reviewed their erasable gel pens, and I talked about them more in that video, but basically I thought these were okay, but I really like these. These are one of their newer products, and I think the formula for these is like freaking fantastic. After trying them out, I do think they're pretty high quality pens. They're a 0.7 millimeter tip, which is pretty versatile, I think. With colored gel pens, it's better to have them be not too thin or not too thick so that you can use them for like writing or drawing. You can use them for a multitude of different purposes. And I actually checked out Parkoo's Instagram page, and it seems a lot of people use these for like art. So, and I can definitely see that because they dry really fast. These are specifically their reduced smearing, drying 3 times faster pens, and I definitely tested that out and they don't smudge, which is awesome. So yeah, they would be also really good for bullet journaling, because I freaking hate when I'm bullet journaling and my pen is like smudging all over the paper because when I'm setting up my weekly. Whether you want to use these for art or in my purpose, I use these to like make a monochrome bullet journal spread, and I really liked it. I think it looked really sickening. These are also just really pretty. Like, they're a very sleek sort of design, and I love the colors. They look really pretty in pictures, and they're very functional. And also you get 14 colors. I believe they're only $10 on the website. That's pretty darn good, especially when gel pens, for some reason, like especially colored gel pens, can get very pricey sometimes. I've been using Parkoo stationery items for a while now. I would definitely recommend these for someone who's just starting out in like stationery collecting and you're looking for a like nice, good starter, not crazy expensive colored gel pen. Also, Parkoo has a lot of other types of stationery on their website too, and like pens and stuff. Okay, next up for pens in my stationery collection. You already knew this. It's the Muji Muji black gel pens. Girl, these are the only pens I write with. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, that when I have to write with a pen that is not a Muji black gel pen, I get very agitated. These are just perfect for writing in every way you could think of. They are smooth, they don't skip, they last forever. Like the last one that I had, the ink went all the way up to the top here and it was still going, and I was like amazed. I use them every day and they last me for like 6 months. These are like the perfect writing pen, and I cannot overstate that enough. I'm pretty sure you can buy them in the 5-packs, and I would definitely recommend that because it's literally gonna last you like 10 years. Like, I've barely made a dent in my 5-pack like of Muji gel pens, seriously. And the Muji gel pens, they come in like various tip sizes. I personally use the .38. That's the thinnest size, I believe, and it's really super thin. I just think because I have messy handwriting personally, so the thin tip helps me write like more neat. I think for some people they have the opposite problem. It's like thinner pen tips makes your handwriting look more messy, but I don't know, for some reason it's just like that for me. But they come in like 0.7, 0.5 millimeters, like they come in all different millimeter sizes, so there's definitely one for you. And I just guarantee you, if you use these, you're never gonna want to use another pen ever again. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I can say about these. Definitely recommend these. But while we're on the topic of Muji, I mean, we're supposed to be talking about pens, but tangent, let's just talk about Muji for a second. They have a huge impact on like the study community, because I remember when I first got into, oh my god, do you guys remember Study Blur? Study Blur. Is that still a thing? Because like, I think everyone uses Instagram now, I'm pretty sure. I remember when I joined in like 2017, Muji was just all the rage, and it still is, but because of that, I went to their flagship, or it's not a flagship store, but it's like the store in Manhattan, in like, it's near Times Square, and I think it's getting like closed down, is it not? Like, are they not shutting that store down? I thought I read that somewhere, and it like broke my freaking heart. Like, that's the most magical place on earth. I'll just quickly show you like my little Muji collection. So of course I have one of the notebooks. I would definitely recommend Muji notebooks because the paper is just perfect. Muji also sells home stuff. So this is from Muji. This is a mug that I use to store my pens, some of which I'm not talking about in this video, I'm sorry. As you can see, this is from Muji. I got it from the store in New York City. Also, I got this in 2017. I don't know if you can still buy this, but it's the cutest tote bag I own. It is so cute. I always get compliments on it whenever I use it. Yeah, I'm a Muji stan. What could I freaking say, guys? I don't know. And that's it for pens. Because like I just said, these are the only pens I use. I don't use any other pens besides these and the Parkoo like gel pens for like colored pens. I just use these black pens. That's it for pens. Now let's talk about markers and highlighters. Thinking about stationery and like highlighters, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? You guessed it. freaking Mildliners. Yeah, we're getting really basic in this video. I can't talk about stationery without talking about these, especially a stationery collection. First of all, they last a really long time. So I bought this little set. I believe it's the pastel set. Comes in the little like 5 quadrant. I lost the teal one. in one of my classes and I still think about it. But I've had these since 2017 and they still work. They didn't dry out. How I like to use Mildliners best is I will use them for highlighting and then also annotating, which is perfect because then you don't have to use sticky notes and different pens and your pen gets lost in your sheet folds on your bed and then you can't find it and then you can't annotate and then you fail your exam. Give me a 2-in-1 product. Like, I love a 2-in-1 product. You can just use it for highlighting and then annotating, and yeah, like you can see, I've used the blue one like consistently and it doesn't freaking dry out. It's kind of wizardry, really. And also, I think another great thing about Mildliners is that they come in a multitude of colors. Like, it's insane. These ones you can buy the packs, but then also these ones I got in Korea. Artbox has them on display and they're just sorted by color, and there's just like 20 different color options like in this whole quadrant of like Mildliners. It's like kind of nuts. I do really actually recommend these. I do think they're not like, depending on the colors, especially the pastel ones, they're not like the darkest highlighters, but I don't mind that because I don't really want my highlighter to bleed through the page, especially because I rent all my books. They're great for highlighting and annotating, and they're also great for bullet journaling. I use them for like accenting, doing like color accents with the fine tip part, and then I also use these for calligraphy. They're perfect for calligraphy, I think. But yeah, definitely recommend Mildliners from my collection. All right, next marker item. I wouldn't call these an underrated product. I think they're just like maybe like an underdog product. It's the Crayola Super Tips. Listen, it's Crayola. They don't mess around. I just think that among all the fancy sort of stationery that we have in our collections, most of which comes from different countries, Crayola Super Tips are right in my backyard. You can get these at Walmart or Target or CVS, literally anywhere that sells like markers. These are there. They are there for me because listen, these work really well. I've actually also used these for calligraphy. I keep saying calligraphy, and they work fine for that because the tip is like chiseled, I guess you would call that, and it's very pointed, so they do work well for calligraphy. I have a whole, these aren't the only colors I have a whole drawer full of them, but these are the ones I use most often, and I think that the colors are really pretty. Like the purple is really gorgeous. Definitely have Crayola Super Tips in your collection. They are super clutch and they will always be there for you. And they just work really well. They're great for bullet journaling. They're great for drawing. I've even used these for note-taking, and like, you know how you like spice up your notes by doing a little title. The last marker I have in my markers and highlighters collection is I have a singular Copic marker. I know some people who bullet journal use these in their bullet journal. I don't know how, because they are so wet. I don't know how else to describe them besides they are very saturated. And I would think they do have the nice brush tip though, which for calligraphy it feels so luxurious to use a brush tip. These are expensive, by the way. I think this was like, I got this in Korea and I think it was 6,000 won, which is around like $5 for one marker. $5 is kind of a lot. I believe Copic markers are more so for people who do art. Not people who do planning and bullet journaling. And I've used this before on an actual piece of sketchbook paper and it worked really nicely, but in my bullet journal it just bleeds through the page. You definitely need to have like a pretty substantial paper to use these, I think. And this is a pretty light color. I have it in rose salmon, and I really only used it for like a little bit of like, you know, like back shading under a sticker or something like that to add a little like pizzazz. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend these for bullet journaling. That's all I'm gonna say. But if you're an artist, I think most artists use these or have these. My sister who does art, she uses these. She has like a whole bunch of them, and they're really pretty. And they're really good for blending and all that stuff. Me pretending like I know how to draw with markers, because I don't. Not necessarily my thing, but if it's your thing, I understand why, because they are really, really high quality. So that's it for my personal collection of markers and highlighters. I think the only really pop-in marker that, like, that sounds so stupid, but really popular marker that I never owned was the Staedtler brush tip pen markers, which most people use for calligraphy in their bullet journals. Again, I'm not like super good at brush tip calligraphy. I am kind of just used to using these at this point, the Mildliners. So I just thought I would mention that because I feel like someone's probably gonna ask because they were so like popular. But yeah, so that's it for markers. God, what other boring thing could we talk about? Washi tape! So these ones, I know for a fact, I cannot hold all these. I got these from AliExpress, I remember, and this one, the one of like the girl with the different outfits, I use this all the time. I love this one, and I still haven't run out of it. Though also the gray grid one I use constantly in like every spread in my bullet journal. These are the washi tapes that I've gotten from Michaels. Unfortunately, I'm not really into these, especially I really only like the dotted red one, and I don't really use it outside of like a Christmassy spread. I use this one a lot, the light blue dotted one, but yeah, I don't know, I'm just not really into the washi tape I've gotten from Michaels, just because it's not, I guess it's just not really like my style I guess. These washi tapes I got in Korea, and I believe these are from Artbox. I'm pretty sure these are from Artbox. And I really like these. I use them all the time, and I've been using them for over a year, and they still haven't run out, which is fantastic. These I got from Daiso in Korea, and they're so cute. It's like a landscape set of 4 and then a like animal set of 4, and they're really, really cute. I use these all the time, and they still haven't run out, which is fantastic. And then these two little guys I got as a present from my friend Grace. But these are from Etsy, and it's definitely worth checking out Etsy designers for a good set of washi tape, because they have some pretty unique stuff on there. But that's where I get my washi tape, and I guess for specific places to get washi tape, I would recommend trying out AliExpress, because it's usually pretty cheap, and you can get like a lot for not a lot of money. And also, if you have a Daiso near you, Daiso has some really cute stuff. Okay, so next let's talk stickers. This is my sticker pouch. This is how I choose to house them. Do not judge me. You know what, let's just start with these. I got BT21 stickers when I was in Korea. These are the jelly stickers, so they're not particularly squishy, but they are like bumped, like they're raised, you know what I mean? They're thick, whatever. I really like these though. They are pretty sticky, which means you can use them on paper, but you can also use them, like I have one on the back of my laptop. And also, when I saw BTS in concert, I put these two right here, I put them on my face, and I stayed there the whole time. Like I put them on my cheeks, and like through me smiling and screaming and my squishy cheeks moving up and down, they didn't pop off. So that was cool, and I was also sweating and they didn't come off. So yeah, they're pretty sticky. I think they're pretty cute if you're like into K-pop. I definitely like recommend buying a set of these. Let's see. Oh my god, we have to talk about my favorite freaking sticker brand of all time. Okay, hold on. So this is a Korean sticker brand called Suatelier. I don't know how it's like written in Korean, so I don't really know how to pronounce it. You can get these on AliExpress, but if you're in Korea, you can also get these at Artbox, Daiso. You can get these anywhere. They just have such cute designs. I particularly really like this one. This is like the daily life set. They also have a coffee shop set, which is so cute. But yeah, if you go on AliExpress and search Suatelier, it's Suatelier. Wow, I can't read. You can find like all the options they have. They have pretty flower ones. I don't know. I just really always like the way their stickers look, and also they're very high quality. They stick very well. They don't like peel up. They don't come off. They're pretty fantastic. So yeah, definitely, if you've never used these stickers before, check them out. It sounds really weird to be super into like a specific sticker brand, but like they're great. And I think that's kind of it for stickers for me. Like I don't really have any other, like, this is my problem. It's like I get really into like one thing and I just buy a billion of them and I don't try out anything else. Sorry about that, but I'll show you some other ones I have. I got these from Daiso when I was in Korea. I believe I've seen these on AliExpress before. You can get these on AliExpress. It's Petite World, Petite Fancy, I believe. Yeah. And then this is the My Decomate stickers with like Korean sayings on them. These are really cute for bullet journaling. The reason this is so thick is because I have a lot of fan-made stickers that I've gotten from just going to concerts. Fans will hand them out at concerts, or like it'll be like in a special goodie bag if you buy like fan site goods and stuff like that. It's a whole thing. You don't have to understand it. It's fine. But I have a lot of those, and also I have a lot of fan-made like photo cards. So those are all in here. That's why this is so thick. That's pretty much it for stickers, everybody. What will we do next? Oh, let's pivot now to talking about notebooks. We have to talk about notebooks. Come on. So the vessel for all of these products, the notebooks. I'll start with bullet journals. For 2 whole years, I exclusively used Leuchtturms for my, the Leuchtturm 1975 to be exact, for my bullet journals. They're nice. You know, now that I look at them again, yeah, it brings like a visceral reaction, like this page right here. Yeah, Leuchtturms are so iconic, and it's for a good reason. The only thing that I really didn't like about Leuchtturms when I used them is how thin the pages are. It's a little too thin for me, but the pages are numbered. The dot grid is very nice. It's super subtle. It's not too dark. And yeah, they're the size. This is like the A5 size, I think. It's pretty damn small. I think it's like as big as my head. It's pretty easy to take around with you everywhere. And yeah, I used them up very well. I would, I don't know. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend these though as a bullet journal. Maybe I would. I don't know. They're kind of expensive is the only thing. It's like a $20-something notebook, which, you might be able to get a Moleskine for cheaper, and Moleskines have paper that's a little more thick, so it's a little easier to work with, especially if you're trying out different pens, and like your pens and if you're trying out a new brand and it's bleeding through the page, and oh my god, it ruins your spread. It's just a nightmare. If you're just starting out collecting, maybe no, because I started out with these, and because it was what everyone used, and I just, you know, I didn't know my options, but now I know that there's many options out there for bullet journals. Explore your options before you get one of these, even though I do think they're really nice notebooks. I just don't think they're for everybody, and they're definitely not for me anymore. I don't use them anymore. I will actually show you what I use now, which is a journal I got from Walmart. Well, actually, I didn't get it from Walmart. It was a Christmas present, and I figured out that it's from Walmart. But, see, there's options. This was $6. This is 20 plus shipping, or 20 something. I think it's more than 20. You just have to kind of figure out your priorities, I guess. My desk is like turning into a mess, like very badly. I'll first talk about like online places you can go. I mostly buy my things off of my stickers and my washi tape off of AliExpress. I don't necessarily buy pens off AliExpress because sometimes they're just not that good. So and I like to be able to test the pen in person. So yeah, I love getting these little sticker packs off of AliExpress. They have a ton of these on there. Like I love the sounds. But basically they're like perfect for bullet journaling. They're like, I have these little dog stickers, and they're basically just loose stickers that they're not on a sheet, they're just in this little card, like little paper, they're just in this little paper box. Wow, we've run into the same problem again, where I just said the only place I get my stickers online is AliExpress, and I have no other online store to talk about. Etsy is another option. Redbubble is another option. Just when you're going on Etsy, or more so Redbubble, I think, be sure that it's the actual artist that's selling it, because I've seen it happen so many times on Twitter where it's like an artist will realize that someone is reselling their art that's not theirs. Like they stole someone's art and they're reselling it in like stickers and stuff like that. Be careful of that. There's also tons of little like Instagram stores for stationery. Just be wary of some of them, because some of them do actually take wholesale items, aka stuff you can get on AliExpress for 90 cents, and they upcharge you like several dollars because they want to make money off it through their own store. Always check and make sure if you're on an Instagram store, check and make sure that it's not a wholesale item you can get somewhere else for cheaper. Just be aware of that. Alright, so as for physical stores you can go to, I don't know about Canada or the UK, but we have this store in America called Michael's, and they sell arts and crafts, like it's an arts and crafts store. Their stuff is good, although Michael's can be a little expensive when you're buying name brand stationery. They do have their own name, like Michael's has their own brand of stuff called Artist Loft, and I'm pretty sure that's what this notebook is, and it's nice notebooks, like they have nice stuff. I also got this from Michael's, and I really like this little like roll of like pastel washies. I don't remember, I think this might be also a Michael's brand calligraphy marker. I really hate this marker though, I never use it. It's like a gold calligraphy marker, but it really, I don't know if I just am not using it right or whatever, but I really hate it. This is like a white tip marker that I've ruined. I mean, I think it's worth checking out every now and then. I do go in there to just like look around and see if there's anything on sale or something, but they can be a little expensive, so Michael's is pretty much like a hit or miss for me a lot of the times. I'm gonna talk a little bit about stationery I bought when I was in Korea, just because I can and because I really liked it. Let me put all of you onto Artbox right now. If you've never heard of Artbox before, it's literally a huge stationery chain in Korea. Pretty much all they sell is stationery and like back to school supplies and desk supplies, and they sell some electronic stuff, but oh my god, it's like literally heaven. The first time I walked into one, I was like, I have returned to the promised land. I'll show you some of like the stationery items they have. This is like a little notepad I got from there. This is like a little eraser, and like I said before, I got these Mildliners at Artbox. They have like a huge marker and pen section. So many different markers and pens. They also have some really cute notebooks. This is the notebook I used for Korean class. And then also, I remember buying this, but like, I've never really used it before. I just think it's really freaking cute. Like, look at that. It's a little study planner. I'm not even in school anymore. I still have it. I just love it. Artbox also has a lot of like, like I said, like desk supplies. So like this is like a little trash can for your desk. Isn't that cute? It's got I believe it's like a knockoff little Ryan on there. Oh, and this is a desk vacuum. It's so, I actually still have not bought new batteries for this, and I've had it because I had to take the batteries out when I got on the plane. But yeah, that's everything that I can think of that's stationary and that I got from Artbox. However, I'm not sure if Artbox ships to the States. That's like the only thing, because I've been on their website before and it seems that they have some products on there, but like not everything you see when you go into the store. And I don't think I was able to like check out or anything, but I don't know if they do ship to the States, if they have like a US website, someone please let me know, because I really would like to buy some stuff. One last thing I did get in Korea that I want to show is I got this little like Alice in Wonderland notebook. I got this from, it was actually the same bookstore I got the Copic marker from. And that's just something else I want to mention, is that no matter what country you're in, go into like as many random like bookstores as you can, because a lot of the times they have like really unique stationery items. Like I got this really unique freaking notebook. I believe this was printed in, it's made in Italy, and I found it in Korea at a random bookstore. So just go whenever it's safe to just be out and about in the world again. Definitely go and check out your local bookstore. Alright, so my desk is a mess and my camera is dying, so thank you so much for joining me with this video. I hope you got something out of this, some decent recommendations. My stationery collection isn't that big, so it's not a super overwhelming topic for me to handle, but I know some people have huge collections, and it might be a little more interesting to watch those, like the big collections, because it's kind of amazing. But like, I hope you enjoyed this one. But once again, I just want to thank Parkoo for teaming up with me to help make this video. Thank you so much for the pens, and once again, please go check them out. They have some really quality stuff on there, some really great pens. If you choose to not listen to me and you choose to not get the Muji gel pens for writing, I don't know why you wouldn't listen to me, but get the Parkoo pens. If you don't get the Muji pens, get the Parkoo ones. Okay? Alright, I love you guys so much. Again, I'm really sorry for kind of leaving for so long, but hopefully, I'll be able to like talk about stuff soon. I'm saying that like it's such a serious thing, but it's not. It's like literally it's literally just like what everyone's going through right now is also happening to me. And I'm mad about it. That's the only thing. But yeah, please check out my other videos. I have some other videos regarding bullet journaling and stationery if you're into that. And stay tuned to my channel and subscribe. Alright, I love you guys so much. Bye bye. See you soon.